Hello and welcome. As you probably guessed, I am Mother Azure. But you can also call me Maria, whichever you prefer. I am back again with another message for the collective. So let's get right into it. Something you should know: this camera turns off every 30 something seconds because it loves me so much. It has to take a break every couple of minutes. um, I apologize if these cards have a glare on the camera. They do have golden foiling, so they might not reflect properly. So I have this is the King of Wands and the Two of Wands. Let's see what they have to say today. Let's get right into that. How's your day going? Huh? I feel like a lot of people don't ask that. Ooh, the Two of Swords. So we have number 22 right there. Okay, that's significant for someone. Oops. The Eight of Swords. I'm gonna finish taking this out before I say anything, but I do feel like a lot of people right now in the collective are moving on from old, see, this is the Queen of Swords, from old thought patterns that maybe weren't that healthy before. I mean they weren't that healthy right now for you, so you've been trying to change that, or maybe you succeeded already. Congratulations if you're doing it. It's not an easy task. Okay. My tongue is really tied today. What's this? This is the Judgment card. Let's see what. Oh, those are too many. If too many fall out, I don't take them. These cards are a little bit hard to shuffle. This is the Nine of Swords. Oh, okay. I can't see why I said what I said. Okay. This is the Two of Pentacles 222. So, if that's significant for you, there you have it. If not, you Google that number, what the number means. See if something resonates with you. Okay, I was just gonna take one, but I guess we'll keep going. There's the Knight of Wands, the Three of Swords. Oops. Okay. Four of Pentacles. I'm gonna take one more here before I start. Oop. I said one more. Okay. There's a Ten of Wands. Okay, so I did see what I said about moving on from old thought patterns. So I'm gonna repeat it. Like I said, congratulations, because it seems like you're really working on this. And if you haven't started working on it, definitely do, because I feel like you've been noticing that certain things that you do are not really helping you move forward with your life. I just heard. Okay, hold on. If you do manifestations, if you've gotten into manifesting recently and you're using something called scripting, or just simply writing it out and doing like a manifestation jar, or whatever you're doing, pay attention to how you write it. A lot of people say, and I'm gonna definitely agree with that, that when you're manifesting something, when you want to attract something to you, you shouldn't write things in the negative. So instead of putting I don't want to be poor, it's just an example, you put I am rich, I am abundant. That's how you do it, and you do it as if you have it right now. I would really recommend checking how you're writing things, just in case, because the thing with negative language and negative terms is that the universe doesn't really discriminate with what you want or what you don't want. You simply set out the this vibration. So if you're focusing on something negative, that negative energy is going to be returned back to you, because it's, think of it as a mirror kind of thing, right? So if you're constantly thinking that you don't have money, you don't have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, you are focusing on the negative part, right? And the only thing that's doing is keeping it away from you. So I just heard work on loving yourself first. I don't know if some of you right now are looking for a relationship of sorts. But with the loving yourself first thing, it doesn't mean that you absolutely need to love yourself amazingly before you can get into a relationship. That's not what it means. It simply means to put yourself first and try not to put yourself down. Okay? Try not to be mean to yourself. I know how difficult that is because a lot of us have negative self-talk as a result of things that have happened in our past, but the universe and my guides, which are giving me this message, they want you to know that you are your own worst critic, and you can definitely change how you talk about yourself. Um, and this goes along with the thing about writing. I didn't mention this before, I'm so sorry. I'm more of an intuitive reader, so whatever comes up here is just like a kind of a guide for me. I don't usually, sometimes what I say, which is in fact most of the time, doesn't come up here, so don't worry about this. And here's the thing. I have this Three of Swords right here. Usually the Three of Swords has like a negative connotation, but I remember reading about this, and it said that the swords are there. Yes, they may be hurting you, but they're also the way to allow light into your heart. Okay, so when you get hurt about something, you may try to close yourself constantly so that it doesn't happen again. It's not your fault. This is a completely normal reaction. Okay, but it's good to take care of yourself and watch out for yourself, but make sure that by doing that you're not sabotaging your own life. Okay, I can definitely see that you have a very active mind, so maybe some of you have a very active crown chakra. If you do, try working on it so you can balance it so that it's not overactive. But if you have anxiety, if you suffer from if you have a lot of negative thoughts all the time, definitely look to see where that's coming from so you can fix it. Because the thing with, like I said, with negative thoughts is that it keeps you in that low vibration, which means that it's harder for you to manifest and to move forward and to basically grow and have good things in life, because you're focusing so much on the negative that that's what you're getting back, because that's what you're focusing on. Let's see. You are safe, Archangel Michael. Let's see what else I have here. That's really interesting, and I feel like some of you are like really just tired in general. Prosperity. There we go. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. What did I just say about the manifestations? So definitely I would recommend that you keep a journal specifically for your manifestations if you're doing scripting. If not, well, that's your thing, but it's just if you do write it out and keep it somewhere. And like I said, watch the way you're wording things in that journal or whatever you're doing, and just put it aside. Okay, you do it and you let the universe do its job, which is send it back to you, and make sure to be open to accepting it. Okay, let's see if I have, ooh, there we go, divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. And they just showed me in my head the Seven of Cups, which is not here, but I just saw it in my head. So if your situation isn't ideal, this does not mean that you're supposed to be there. For me, this simply means that you don't need to worry about because I feel like a lot of you worry if you're on the right path. Yes, you are. The thing with these things you're struggling with, it's first of all, it's completely normal. Second of all, we need to be open to learning. Okay, we are not born knowing everything. Okay, so this is just part of your personal, your spiritual growth. Okay, and this is really calling my attention to the scales here. anything that is unaligned with what you want, with what you're trying to manifest or petition, anything that doesn't align with that, it has to go. Okay. And I'm hearing also I'm hearing feng shui in my head, and that's technically clearing out your space to get rid of clutter, and therefore getting rid of energy that's occupying your space that doesn't necessarily have to be there. So you can do that physically by maybe reorganizing your house, or maybe donating some clothes, whatever you want to do. But you can also do this by simply cleansing your home, let's say with smudging, using smoke to clear energy or something like that. If you can do that, that will be great, because it's really gonna help you. And I have, wow, I have your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. So this is basically what's saying here is that you create, sorry, what you think about, what you manifest, you can create it. The thing with this is that you have to, like I said, be open to it and make sure you're manifesting it in a way that you actually get what you want. Because if you don't word it well, you may not get it. You may get the opposite of what you want. Okay. I'm seeing, okay, I'm seeing someone in my head painting. If you are an artist, like a literal artist, and you paint, or maybe something similar, I'm not sure. They just told me, okay, that the way you paint, if you are someone that draws or anything like that, you can use what you're painting to manifest. I have no idea. Maybe research it a little bit. I've never heard of it, but I'm pretty sure it's something that you can do because I just heard it. Make sure maybe you can draw something that reminds you of what you want in your life. And as you're painting it, you're using energy to create it, right? And that means that you're creating it and possibly bringing it into your life. Okay. Let's get something else there. That is so beautiful. And with prosperity, if sorry, those were too many. If what you're trying to manifest is something physical, like money, here's the thing. I just heard, don't worry about how it's gonna come to you. Okay. Because if you start worrying and you say, oh, there's no possible way that I can get this amount of money that I'm manifesting, don't think about that. Everything is possible, okay, in this universe. Your job is to put the petition, the energy, the manifestation out there. Let the universe do its thing, and make sure that you're open to it, and that your vibration is high enough to accept it. It sounds very complicated, but the only thing that you need to do is simply say, okay, this I want into my life. Let's say, right, I am abundant. Or if you want to be more specific, definitely be more specific, and stay in that energy of I am abundant, instead of feeling like, oh, maybe your reality doesn't match what you were thinking. But the thing with this is like kind of like a fake it till you make it, right? Because if you put out the manifestation, the universe is working to bring it to you, and then you change that energy and say, oh, there's no way I could possibly get that. Or maybe you say it's maybe taking too long, or I'm never gonna get it. Then it's changing. You can't accept it anymore, even if the universe was already ready to send it to you. Okay. So definitely do some research into manifestation and how it works. There are a lot of readers. I 100% recommend the Gem Goddess, and also Shonetta's Divine Tarot. I believe that's her channel name. They both have videos on manifestation, and I think also Stargirl, the Practical Witch. Anyway, you can check that, but I feel like they have really good videos that are very simple and easy to understand regarding manifestation. So definitely go check them out, which I love them, by the way. They're in my featured channels section, because I really do love their content. Let's see what else I have here. It says Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. But this came up here with Archangel Michael. I channel Archangel Michael a lot. I'll fix this in a minute. With the "You Are Safe" card. Oh, I didn't read. I'm so sorry. It says, Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. And then with this protections, your loyalty, safety, and trust. This is more of trying to get you to have this knowing that, first of all, of course, you are safe. These two didn't come up for nothing, right? So you are safe, you're being protected in the spiritual realm. You don't have to worry about that. But this is also about having that knowing that you are a powerful being and that you can manifest blessings into your life. Okay? It's about, you need to make sure that you know. Okay? Your brain, the devil energy. It's not the literal devil, simply your brain, making you think that something is impossible when it comes to manifestations. Your brain is always gonna try to fight you about this. Okay, it's gonna try to fight you. All right, but the thing with that is that you have to allow yourself to come back to the energy of, yes, I know this is coming for me. I know I am powerful, and I know I deserve it. Okay, make sure you know you deserve it, which you definitely do, but sometimes we subconsciously feel like we don't deserve something because it's too good to be true, right? And this Horus energy is really reminding me, right here, it reminds me of the sun right here in the back. These are falcons, I believe, so maybe that's a significance for someone. But it's reminding me of the sun card. So this for me, it's saying that you're about to get so many blessings. There's a lot of positivity coming into your life, and to be optimistic, because okay, I just heard it. If you're not sure, if it's difficult for you to maintain that energy of whatever you manifest is gonna come to you, manifest something small. So instead of saying, I want to get $5 million in one go, start with something which is maybe like a smaller quantity, so that when it happens, you're like, oh, it worked, but you're also not disappointed if it doesn't happen, because maybe you didn't accept it correctly, right? So I would recommend starting with small things that you want to manifest, to build that trust, that what you manifest is working. I recently did some manifestation work, and let me tell you, it worked. And I had tried several times, but when I did it this time, I made sure to stay optimistic about it and let the universe do its job, and it worked. Okay, it's not difficult, it's not that fancy. You don't need a super pretty notebook. You can do this in just like a normal piece of paper, whatever you want. Write as if what you want, you have it already. Okay, and make sure to do this by being grateful about it. Let me explain. So let's say you want to bring a relationship into your life. What you would do, you will write down, say, thank you, universe or God or whatever you believe in, for being with my partner. We're so happy, blah blah blah. You may feel like a tiny bit ridiculous at first. I've been there, okay? But when you do that a couple of times, you get into that energy of in the energy that's gonna match you bringing in and attracting a partner. Makes sense? I mean, I don't know if I'm explaining this well, so definitely do your own research, but I'm trying to give you some examples here. Oops. Ooh. Those are too many. Let's take one more. Let's see. These fall so much. My hands are so shaky today. I don't know what's happening. Well, I drank a lot of coffee. Ooh. Holy moly. Hold on. I fell on the ground. Sorry. Oh my goodness. forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. I just heard a world full of possibilities. I'm not looking at this part, but definitely with the pave a new path, this is letting me know that you can manifest a completely new life for yourself, one that you actually want, one that you know that you will actually enjoy. Okay. If you see this card, I hope you can see that well. There's a woman right here, and there's like a whole thing right in front of her, and there are stars, and there's like a forest, and there are mountains, and I'm seeing a rainbow. Okay. So rainbow reminds me of hope. And here's the thing: the last thing you should lose in your life is hope. Okay, be hopeful. I understand that sometimes having expectations or being hopeful can be a little bit disappointing, but when I say hopeful, I don't mean hopeful in and having being hopeful that someone's gonna be nice to you. I simply mean being hopeful about life in general. Okay, allowing yourself to be open and expecting love. Like I said, what you expect, the energy that you're in, that's what you're gonna receive. Alright? Sometimes people are gonna try to bring you down. I can definitely see that. But these manifestations that you're doing, I mean, they're not even telling me that you're doing everything wrong. Like, not at all. It's just like a few things about wording and how you're maintaining your energy. If you adjust that part, your manifestations are gonna come in this quickly. Okay, I literally have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Alright, and this is something passionate. When I gave you that example of choosing something that you that it may be maybe not as huge, or something that maybe you would see as something easier to manifest, or that maybe will be quicker to manifest, try that with something you're really maybe passionate about. Like I said, if you do painting, maybe you can try manifesting, I don't know, finding a specific set of painting that you like at a reduced price or something like that. I don't know. But if you're passionate about something, if you feel strongly about something, that's gonna help you manifest it a lot more. Okay, let's see. I feel like they have something else here. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, the Hanged Man. Definitely got it. I got it. By the way, that's a crow. I don't know why I felt like I needed to say it's a crow, but maybe crows are significant for you. I hear crows a lot here. This is the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's definitely the message I'm getting. Okay. So I feel like after this period, like a period of nothing maybe happening, maybe feeling stuck, you are going to start moving forward, like moving on from this old energy pretty damn quickly. Okay, so when that starts happening, make sure not to hold yourself back, nor allow other people to hold you back. Okay, let's see what else I have here. I feel like I'm going pretty quickly here. Oh my goodness. This is the the Eight of Pentacles. This one like came out and I saw it, so I'm taking it. This is a star. Oh my gosh. Ooh, ooh, did you see that? This is the World. What's I'm just gonna take the World, because honestly these came out under it and I only saw the World, so I'm gonna just take that one. Beautiful. Give me a moment before I actually tell you what I'm seeing here, because I want to make sure that I get everything. Wow. I hope you saw that fly, because that was amazing. The Page of Cups. So definitely stay optimistic. How do I put this? See the world in a way kind of like a child would. Okay, you know, when, I don't know, maybe you don't remember a lot when you were a child, but children are usually very curious about the world, and in a positive way. So children They're not expecting someone to hurt them. They're not expecting someone to, I don't know, be mean to them. Children simply see the world in a very curious and optimistically curious way, right? And so go back. Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities right now in your life, or you're stressed, whatever it is. Make sure to take some time for yourself to do something that you really enjoy, and to try to go back to that childlike energy. I'm seeing the sun again, so maybe go back to that childlike energy, which is definitely gonna help you with this, with this that you're doing. I mean, I definitely have the star card and the world. This is like a completely new chapter for you. You can create, it says your life is a canvas. You can create the life you want for yourself. And when these things start changing, make peace with your old life, or with your old way of being. Because here's the thing, I don't want you to hate how you are, and they don't want you to do that either, okay? Or hate who you were in the past. Just know that whatever way you act or thought, it's a result of your life experiences and of whatever has happened to you in your life, and it served a purpose. You are growing. You do not have to hate who you were. That's still you, and if you hadn't been there, you wouldn't be who you are right now, right? And I have, like I said, there's like, after this period of feeling stuck, you're gonna start moving forward. Definitely keep manifesting what you want to bring in to your life, okay? And I feel like the magician is not here, but I'm seeing it in my head. Like, you have everything you need. Well, the magician is also about manifestation. I just remember that. You, like I said, you don't need something fancy to manifest. You don't need a lot of ingredients. You don't need anything. You simply need a pen and a paper, and I think most of us have that. If you don't have a full paper, use the post-it note, okay? Anything. What you need is your intention and your vibration as a being. We all have energy within ourselves, okay? And like when I said about making peace with who you were before, or who you are right now even, they're also showing me here some inner child healing that you should do. They're not going much into that, but this card always reminds me of the inner child healing, so you can get in touch with that childlike part of yourself a little bit more. Because I feel like as we get older, we kind of lose touch with that childlike innocence and optimism, right? Which is a result of the world, just society in general. And it's not about not having or accepting responsibilities, it's about not being basically a robot or a machine, okay? You deserve to have some happiness and some fun in your life. So, I mean, definitely do so if you feel like you need to do some inner child healing. I feel like they're not done. I'm gonna take more of these. And this is reminding me of the Kung Fu Panda movie. If you remember, I believe it's the first one. There was like this turtle master. I do not remember his name, but oh, it has to do with manifestation. I just noticed it when I looked at it. He's talking to the other master. I believe the other master's name was Shifu. Maybe, not sure. He was saying that because Master Shifu told him that he could control where he put it, where he planted a seed, and what seed he planted, right? But the turtle master, he said that yes, you can do that, but you can't control what tree comes out of that seed, right? If you plant maybe an apple tree, I don't think he mentioned an apple tree, but this is just what I'm remembering. You can't get an orange tree, okay? So what you plant, the seeds you plant and that you take care of, and seeds need to be taken care of. You can't just plant a seed and not water it, right? So this is how you need to treat manifestations. Think about it as a metaphor for a plant, right? You put in the intention, which is the seed, and then you water that seed. There are experiments with plants that they've used two plants, and one of the plants you spoke words of love to, and you played classical music to it, and that plant will grow would flourish basically. And now the other plant, they would scream at it and say mean things to the plant and play loud and not rhythmic music at all, and that plant will die. It will wither and die. Okay, so really what you focus on, what you put out into the universe, does, if it can affect a plant, it can affect your life if you're constantly in this low vibrational energy. Okay, so definitely go. I'm sure that scene is somewhere on YouTube. Look for it, because it's a beautiful way to see manifestation and life in general. Okay, so definitely look for that. I every time I see that card, I see that, right? Let's see. And I just got into my head again. Your past makes you who you are now. Okay, if you had had a different past, you will be today a different person. Okay, so do not. I know that sometimes we have difficult pasts, but don't hate who you were before, because thanks to who you were before, you are here now, and this is who you are, and you're moving into this very fruitful energy. Okay. We all have difficult situations to deal with. Oh, see, inner child, and that doesn't mean that because we have had difficult experiences, it doesn't mean that we don't deserve happiness and to be just calm and fulfilled, right? This one says the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. I just mentioned it, right? This is the sun right here. See, I just mentioned all of this. So tenderness, be gentle with yourself, be nice to yourself, and you're gonna see how things start changing in your life once you start changing your outlook on life and the way you see yourself. Okay, and the way you see your past. Like I said, it can be super difficult. I've been there a long time and I still struggle with it. Don't let what I'm saying fool you into thinking that I have all of this figured out. I do not. Okay, but so I definitely relate to all of this, and I'm just simply giving you the advice that I've received, that my guides have given me, and that I've seen other people, that I've had other people give me, and they have really helped me. Okay. Oh, oops. We got two. Beautiful. I'm gonna take both of them. It says, child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Okay, I just heard. Maybe you're manifesting things that you believe would help you in your life. I don't mean that you can't manifest things that you think would simply help you, but it will be easier for you to manifest something that you truly desire with your whole being, right? At least in the beginning, so you get used to the idea of manifesting. And with this, the intelligence of the universe, you can do this. When I say that we don't come here knowing, we don't come here in a human body, remember everything you know, but remember that you are an eternal being. Okay, you know, you have knowledge from past lifetimes, you have the knowledge of the universe. Okay, the only thing you need to do is tap into it and remember that you have it. Okay, and oops, I have inner earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. Look at that. That is a beautiful place, right? So it says new solutions and beginnings. So definitely I do see a very beautiful new beginning for you, where you're gonna maybe I just heard that when this starts happening, you're gonna believe at some point that it's too good to be true. No, it's not. You deserve it. Okay, I've seen my life change a lot since I started working on myself and the way I see things. So I'm confident that if you make the small adjustments and start loving yourself as you should, things are gonna get so much better for you. Okay, so Nope, they're not done. Let's see. I was gonna end it there. I was about to end it. Let's see. Okay, fine. Let's get something from here. Ooh. Chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometry shapes. You may be interested in that, but I did mention before your crown chakra being overactive, so maybe you do need to balance out that crown chakra and your heart chakra. And I'm also hearing the root chakra. I mean, balance all of them, work on them properly, but mainly those. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Okay. Let's see what else. Moon cycles. Okay. You see, and here, this is the bottom deck. Energy, victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. That's all I'm gonna say about that card, right? With this, relationship harmony. I'm actually not seeing this. Like, I'm not. This is not what I'm looking. I'm looking at. I'm looking at this. This angel, this Archangel Raguel, has a bouquet, I believe, of pink flowers. They're really hard to see, but I hope you can see them right here. And he has a torch on this hand. So this is coming along for me with the tenderness that came up and with the whole thing I said about plants. Wait, what? Okay. So, okay. Oh, all right. So I'm seeing the protection. They told you were protected. I mean, Archangel Michael came up. But the thing here is that surround yourself with things you love and with people that love you. If whatever situation you're in right now is not somewhere you feel loved, either try to change your circumstances as you are able to. If not, and if you can, leave whatever circumstances you're in, you can surround yourself with love and ask. I mean, when I say yourself, I mean choosing to be in the energy of love. You can ask the angels for help. Archangel Raguel, which is Raguel, is very related to love itself. So maybe you can ask him for help, or her, I'm not sure. But if not, you can simply choose to, let's say, if you're not feeling great, choose to listen to some songs that you really enjoy. Maybe watch a show that you really like. Just surround yourself with things that make you feel good, okay? And that's gonna help you with the whole manifestation thing. And with the moon cycles, definitely, maybe it will be very beneficial for you to work with the moon for manifestations. There are a ton of books out there about this, and there are also many people on YouTube that talk about it, so simply search it up and I'm sure you're gonna find it. It says, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations. Holy, I hadn't read it. And capitalize upon these cycles. So definitely try to work with the energy of the moon. If you have a calendar around, you're going to be able to probably see the phases of the moon. Like a physical calendar, maybe not on your phone. I'm not sure how that works. But like I have an actual calendar in my house and it has the moon phases marked. That will really help you when working with your manifestations. So you can put out new manifestations on the new moons, and close the cycles on the full moons, etc. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but definitely look into that. And I just heard you are more protected than you think you are, so if that's for you, take it. Overall, what's this? hello from heaven, you know. Okay, I got it. So there it is. You are more protected than you know. I don't know if you have had family members pass away recently. If you are still grieving that, definitely finish the grieving process, but know that they're okay. And a lot of beings of light are looking over you and trying to help you. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves. Do like, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to. Head over to my Instagram. I do daily mini readings over there. And I'll see you next Thursday if you're here, because I put out new videos every Thursday at about 7 a.m. EST. So much love. Bye bye.